seemingly well clear of the pack. They'd played off for the last two VFL premierships, and Essendon's huge win over Collingwood in the last preliminary final apparently underlined the margin between the top two and the rest. If you dared predict that early in 1985 both of those top teams would be absolutely annihilated on one day early in the season, you probably would have been considered ready for a rest or a job on the ABC football tipping panel. Well, that's what happened, and that's what you're going to see in the next hour. At Princes Park, Richmond looked better than Hawthorn through the first two quarters, and they held an 18-point lead at half-time, but most observers felt that the Tigers would be in for a tough time in the second half. We join it at the first bounce after half-time, commentators Clark Hansen and Jeff Leake.
Roach.
Third quarter of the match here at Princes Park, and it's the Tigers leading by 18 points. The big question is, can Hawthorn come back? There's the bounce. Rioli playing the role of the ruckman. Ayres read it well, was in front of Pickering, who's been a star. Mark has been taken by Buckenara. Good comeback game, although he's kicked badly with 1 goal for. Puts the ball wide, looking for Matthews. A little bit of pushing and shoving between Matthews and Jeff. Nice work then by Eustace, though, to chip in when it looked dangerous for Richmond. Matthews has only had 2 kicks, but has kicked a goal. And there'll be a throw-in half forward for Hawthorn.
Hawks attack. Oh, Matthews to Peter Russo. Now, Richmond are leading by 3 goals. In fact, they've led throughout the match. I think the Hawks got their nose in front by about 3 points in the first quarter and 5 points up, and that was it. And since then, Richmond have overhauled them. The Tigers had a great second quarter, and they kicked 8 goals to Hawthorn's 5. But here's Russo with the Hawks 3 goals down. And now it's 2 goals down. Good percentage kick from Peter Russo.
Peter Russo, who's been very quiet today. That was his 6th kick. He's been kept well out of the game, but he's kicked the goal that could put Richmond on the way back. Hawthorn on the way back. Peter Russo's first goal. Tigers leading by 12 points. Green to Dipier Domenico. Brereton comes through. Oh, misunderstanding there between Knights and Wallace, 2 senior players for Hawthorn. Holding the ball, says the umpire. That was against Palm, and Peter Knights will get the free kick. Peter Knights, edge of the centre square. Oh, look at the kick from Knights. It's going to drop short, though. Buckenara waiting for the crumbs. Stewart taps it out. Hand pass comes out from Dunstall to Buckenara, who shoots the goal, and the mark has been taken by Brereton. Oh, slick football by Hawthorn. And Dermot Brereton, who has kicked 3 goals for Hawthorn. And really, he's been their only consistent forward. Comes in now. He looked a bit nonchalant, but he was that close it didn't matter, and he's put it through for his 4th. And the difference now only 6 points.
Well, that's a very, very good comeback by Hawthorn. And it's typical of the Hawthorn team that when they're in a spot, or a hole, they're able to climb out of it. But to get those 2 goals within the first 3 minutes of this third quarter is very important indeed for them, because it puts them 1 goal down. 3.5 minute mark. It's a bad bounce in the middle. Hawthorn capitalise on that. Francis played well there, and the rebound gets it his way. Rioli! Yes. Hasn't done a great deal, but his handball's been great. Lovely pass to Pickering. Pickering's starring. Gary Ayres is playing on Pickering now. This is his 10th kick, but Pickering and Roach are the focal points on the forward line. Roach with his 5 goals. Pickering's kicked 3. And that's what the Tigers were doing. They were concentrating on getting the ball to these 2 in the first half. Taking a lot of time. They're 1 goal in front, the Tigers. Pickering's kick is good.